Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are talking about ways that you can still make money on NBA Top Shot and also NBA Sorare or Sorare NBA. So we're going to cover both those in this video, so stay tuned for both of them. Most of my subscribers and watchers are probably Top Shot and not as much into Sorare. If you're interested in getting into Sorare, you can get 20 cards for free by using this link that I'll post down in the comments and in the description. And you can play for free and win real prizes. So it's fun, and stay tuned for the end to cover that. But in the beginning, we're going to be covering NBA Top Shot. So let's get into this one. So the first way to make some money still with NBA Top Shot, if you bought in before the season, some of the floor moments, you could have been getting them for $1 and flipping them for $3, $4 now. So there's still ways, even in a really low market, to be making money. You even saw from the Pistons now was selling his 60K moment. I guess it's still $5. It was selling for $5, $6, and you could have got it in the offseason for $2, maybe even $1. So still ways with bottlenecks. You could see he's not the ideal bottleneck because he has like 80,000 moments, but there's some bigger bottlenecks that we're going to cover. Also, you can check out my full bottleneck video on Top Shot and check out all the bottlenecks that I'm liking this year so far. So the first way is to target bottlenecks that get hit in challenges. You could see on my Twitter here, actually subscribe to my free NBA newsletter right here, pinned in my Twitter. But also I tweeted out my top bottlenecks for the challenge tonight. So you might be watching this after the challenge is already over. Some of these guys could have hit and bottleneck in this challenge. You got guys like Austin Reeves, Trey Mann, Trey Murphy get hit for threes. Also, Jalen Green get hit for threes, and you have to burn him. And I usually tweet these out before the contest. I tweeted out Cade Cunningham and Barnes before the weekend one. That challenge actually hit for both of them, and Cunningham went from about $60 to I think $85. So a decent one there. And then for this challenge, I actually called the Ayo Dosunmu as a bottleneck, and his Rising Stars went from about $5 to $17. So definitely give me a follow on Twitter, and I'll show you how exactly these happened on Evaluate Market right now. So the one we were just talking about, Ayo Dosunmu, it's up to $8 now, and that's because he hit in a challenge, and people realize that he's a pretty good bottleneck, at least right now, while Lonzo Ball is out. So on Evaluate Market here, in the last 30 days, you could see that you could get him for, I guess, $6, maybe $5 if you were buying him before the season started, or the off season it was $4, $3. But now you could see it got all the way up to 17 there. It peaked at 17, and that's actually when I tweeted out to sell it, because if you realize that he's hitting on the challenge before people, you can sell it before a bunch of people are listing theirs to capitalize on it. So you could see right here on a value market how his price went from 5 to 17, so a triple up. So not as big as some of the bottlenecks we saw last series, but still pretty decent here. And if you had a handful of them, could have turned $20 into $70, $80 here pretty easily. So the next way is to target these players that are set bottlenecks. Joshua Primo, I have no words for him, but his lowest ask is 36. He's a bottleneck for the Spurs set. This one absolutely tanked based on the news. You can see on Evaluate Market, this one was in the 80s selling, and then tanked all the way down to the 30s now. But when they announce another locking challenge for the top 750 or whatever the next tier will be, we could see this price go right back up, and it was probably even higher. Yeah, so you could see around the time the locking was about to get locked, I guess, for the snapshot, this one was close to $100. So by getting it at 36 could be another opportunity to capitalize on when people are trying to lock up some sets and complete sets. But this is a little riskier than targeting bottlenecks, in my opinion. And with Primo, there's not even a guarantee that he's going to be on an NBA team this year or ever again. So just know that as well. All right, so now moving over to Sorare. I'm actually was bidding on Watford. I kind of forgot. I might have won this at $2.27 for a Watford. So I actually didn't win. Let's see what the winning bid was. The winning bid was 773. So the first way that you can make money on Sorare is by winning bids at pretty low prices. This is 773 that this guy won. If you come and look at the manager sales for Watford, which a lot of people just go to buy because they don't have time or don't want to wait around for auctions or partake in auctions, you can get some good deals on auctions here, and it's definitely the recommended way for me to buy them under the manager sale volume. You can see the lowest Watford right now is 1228. So instead of just going and buying him here, that guy just won a Watford for 770. Saved almost $5. You can honestly just win auctions for lower than the manager sales are and then flip them. If you list this for $12, maybe $11, you could make some profit. So that's a way to make really small profits. But if you're going to buy anything on here, I definitely recommend the auction route for sure over the manager sales. It'll just save you a few bucks. So looking at my cards here, my strategy right now to make money on here, besides just playing the fantasy games, is by flipping cards or moments. And the first way that I've found is working really well is targeting backups of players that are going to go from playing like essentially no minutes to starting and playing a ton of minutes. Some guys I've already flipped is Davion Mitchell. I bought him for $8, and even with the news of Fox just missing like 1 or 2 games, I was able to sell it for 25. Another one was Nurkic, who I talked about in my last So Rare video. I bought it for I think 16, and he had 1 good game. I sold it for $43. So people are very reactive to news in here, and you could take advantage of that by just having a good collection. So that's what I'm targeting here with Moses Brown. You know, if Zubats ever goes out, he's going to go from playing 5 minutes to maybe 25, 30. Rashawn Holmes, same thing with Sabonis. Another one here, Dwayne Dedmon. If Adebayo goes out, I got this for $1.22. Malachi Branham. I was collecting rookies as well. Rookies are a good bet if you get them for cheap. I got him for $5.30. I think he's already up to like 15. Dort, just a guy that I wanted to collect. Seemed like a good price. He's going to play 30+ minutes every night, regardless if SGA and Giddey are playing. Larry Nance, I was able to get this for 65 cents, which is just a good deal. So there's a lot of examples of this, and let's just take a look at Dort here. If you remember, $14 and Branham $5. Let's go look what they're trading for now. So the lowest on Dort is 23, so that's about a $10 increase, $9 I guess. And then Malachi Branham, he was going for a lot more. I tried to sell him for 18, but you could see I bought him for 5 and selling for almost 14. No one bought him for 18, but I think that was his floor before. So he's also a rookie and going to play at some point for the Spurs. I think he already played a bit, which is why his price went way up. But collecting these rookies and just backups of guys that are going to play a lot, if the starter, they don't even have to get seriously injured. They could just miss 2 games, 3 games. Maybe they can get in health and safety protocols, miss games, and then these guys are just going to boost in price because they have low scores. Like Branham's 11, and if he's all of a sudden playing 30 minutes, he has the opportunity to get 30 fantasy points. People are going to want to target these cards, so those are the ones I'm targeting to flip. I don't think on So Rare there's like a transaction tracker, but I had another really good flip that I can't remember this second. And in this one, I didn't talk any strategy for the actual game. It was just flipping, but I'll give you guys a little strategy here to end this video. So far, these contests haven't gone great for me. You can see I played Holmes and Goodwin. I should have played Dedmon, who got 15, and I had another guy, I think Malachi Flynn got 12 or something. So just bad plays with these 2 guys, but these 2 were pretty good. And you could sell, like I sold Mitchell after the contest started, and you can actually keep them in your contest, which is another little trick. You don't have to wait until they're over to sell them. You could sell them mid-contest, and they'll still count for your current contest. But last week, I actually did really good in the contender contest, unfortunately, not the champion contest. Some of these guys just went crazy. Like Drummond got 47 out of nowhere. Brooks got 50 out of nowhere. Lopez got 46 out of nowhere. So I wasn't really expecting this, but I got 659 in that. actually got me a Luka card. So those were free contests, which got me a Luka card here. So now I can play Luka and Curry and Adebayo, who got 47 already. So the champion's looking good this week so far. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this one on how you can still make some money with NBA Top Shot and Sorare. If you're not signed up for Sorare yet, definitely consider signing up for free. You can play for free. Use the code down below to get the 20 free cards, and you can make some money on there. And also for NBA Top Shot, check out my bottleneck video for looking to make money on bottlenecks. They'll be linked at the end card here, and I'll catch you guys in another video.